dance in the moonlight much. There's no romance in the moves I bust. I can count on one hand the people whom I trust, and it's rare that the mood strikes us as the sun goes down and the credits roll again. The curtains are drawn on yet another day inside the holding pen, and all the men and women from Melbourne to Berlin retire for another night of awaiting the world's end. They were born at the same time as me, with the same hopes and dreams of the way life should be and what they might achieve if they tried to exceed the limits and take flight where a great height can be reached. Learn to speak, learn to walk, learn to read, learn to count, learn to think for yourself. Try it out, make the most of your time, make a difference. Make sure you're kind to your neighbors and mindful of your spirit. That's what they taught us in the day, and in a way I kinda wish what actually happened had been the same. Instead I sit and wonder just how many of us got there. Now we know that life's not fair as the sun goes down. We let the twilight remind us what it means to be among the survivors. How to deal with the crisis as nightfall stretches toward the ground. As the sun goes down, we let the twilight remind us what it means to be among the survivors. How to deal with the crisis as nightfall rests upon this town. As the sun goes down and the city's dark again, I realize nightfall is now my only friend. With no sunlight to hide the corruption or the crooked men, the broken bones, broken hearts that we couldn't mend. From dawn till dusk we kick up dust and kick up a fuss whenever something disgusts us. But anything that's truly pressing we don't discuss much. We don't want to get too depressing, gotta pick up lunch. Learn to cheat, learn to steal, learn to pass the blame. Learn to read the situation, learn to play the game. Make a profit, make dollars, make millions. It doesn't make sense to mind your own business, but as the sun sets, one gets a little too pensive. The darkness in my heart puts me back on the defensive. My mind's so restless, my chest grows breathless. Who knows what the next step is? As the sun goes down, we let the twilight remind us what it means to be among the survivors. How to deal with the crisis as nightfall stretches toward the ground. As the sun goes down, we let the twilight remind us what it means to be among the survivors. How to deal with the crisis as nightfall rests upon this town. I don't dance in the moonlight much. There's no romance in the moves I bust. I can count on one hand the people whom I trust, and it's rare that the mood strikes us. Ayo, I often wonder if we ever got the chance to shoot the breeze, what I would say to that innocent baby boy that I used to be. Would I tell him it'll all be alright, you'll be safe and secure through the course of your life? Or would I tell him honestly how it's gotta be? How life is often unjust for the majority, how those in power can act with pure evil, and bad things frequently happen to good people. How up here there's not much room for jubilation. Our own environment is one the human race is mutilated. We scar the face of the planet like parasites, then expected to forgive our sins like a battered wife. We're putting weapons up in space. We got satellites that can read the expression on your face. We got drone aircrafts, remote control soldiers, killing ordinary folk for petroleum stakeholders. Mass murderers, corrupt mass media, misleading us deviously into mass hysteria. Building cathedrals so high we can touch God, while systematically denying where we come from. So all that's left for us to do is make a dumb song and sing along to that fucker when the sun's gone. The world is dark and raw. You can either see it all or stay locked indoors as the sun goes down. As the sun goes down, we let the twilight remind us what it means to be among the survivors. How to deal with the crisis as nightfall stretches toward the ground. As the sun goes down, we let the twilight remind us what it means to be among the survivors. How to deal with the crisis as nightfall rests upon this town. As the sun goes down.